What's up, guys? Check that out. I love doing these. This is a 2018 Polaris General 1000, and it is a special edition from Polaris's factory. It is their Hunter edition. As you can tell, it's got Polaris's Pursuit proprietary camo wrap on it, which is actually a pretty high quality, high definition camouflage, and it's got like a satin finish, so it doesn't really reflect a lot of light. It does reflect it if you angle the camera just right, but it's got a lot of fine detail, and it's not like a 1 foot by 1 foot repetitive pattern like some of the cheaper camouflage wraps are, but it's pretty high quality. Alright, let's get started here. All the specs I'm going to tell you are coming straight off of Polaris's website, so we'll go ahead and get started. The engine in this is their 999cc twin cylinder. It is rated at 100 horsepower. Polaris touts this thing as having the best in class 0 to 40 mile an hour acceleration in its class. So that's something to be proud of, I guess. It does have Polaris's on-demand 4-wheel drive, and you can actually see the gauges right there. I was really impressed with the interior on this thing, which we'll get to it in a minute. It's almost like driving a small pickup truck. You'll notice, unlike other Polarises, it actually comes with a full door and an external handle, which it's the first one I've seen in a long time. You can see the windscreen that it comes with from factory. It's got nice little air vents. See that little green in there? You can see one of the coolant lines. It's pretty cool. I just seen that myself. And it's stanced right. This thing just looks angry. It wants to help you go kill something. Let's see. It does have the VersaTrack turf mode. That way you can turn it a little tighter. In certain situations, that'll be a big help. Let's see. It does have what they consider class exclusive sway bars, which we'll try to get a shot of them real quick. You can see the sway bar right there. It comes up behind the shock and goes around. You can see where it mounts there. Let's see. It's got a full 12-inch full 12 inches of ground clearance. Sorry, I'm reading while I'm walking. It does have the top on it, which I'm sure you noticed. Dual rate springs to maintain the ground clearance at all times. And it's got a 1,500 pound towing capacity. So that little hitch that we just saw just a second ago can tow up to 1,500 pounds, which is not bad. It's got a total of 1,100 pounds payload capacity. Now that does include the rider, the passenger, all the accessories, and 600 pound maximum in the bed. This does come with engine braking, so you can actually slow down in a smooth manner, which I haven't really had the opportunity to test out myself, but I'm sure it does its part. Moving along. The interior, we'll go ahead and pop this door open. Very solid. Very nice door. It's almost like driving a truck. I love the seats in the Polarises. They really hold on to you, especially if you like to do spirited driving the way I do. You got your winch control right here. Let's see. Tilt steering. And the steering that actually tilts, you'll see here, when you tilt it, it's hard to do this one-handed. When you tilt it, the instrument cluster tilts with it, so that's kind of a cool little add-on. It's nice to have. You can customize your readout on here, which we will go ahead and kick the key over and I'll show you guys. It's got 4.3 miles on it. Volts. Runs through all of that. Engine. And you've got your miles per hour you can change. RPM. Temperature. We'll leave it at miles per hour. I will say the last one of these, getting back to the 0 to 40, hop out real quick and I will show you guys. I did get to drive one on the street, come out the back gate here at Pioneer Motorcycles, and I come out the back gate and that is not a very far stretch. It probably looks a lot longer than what it actually is in the video. That is not even 1/8 of a mile, okay? But from here all the way to down there where about that car is, I tore into it. I mean, I floored it. Not in this model, but another one, another Polaris General, and it hit 45 like it was nothing, like nobody's business. And it had a lot more room to go. So I don't really know what to tell you about the top speed of this thing, but it'll move. I will go ahead and say that. The hunting features on this, which of course you get the Polaris Pursuit camo on the exterior. You get a heavy-duty 2,500 pound Polaris winch, which is not the rope like what a lot of cars or side-by-sides come with. It's actually steel cable. You get the front and rear brush guards. Hand and thumb warmers. I have not been able to find that. don't really know where to look. Not 100% sure about where that's gonna be located. You do have a rear rack extender, and the cool part are these gun racks that come from Polaris. Check that out. I don't know the actual length on these, but they run the full width of the bed. So you will be able to fit any normal size hunting rifle with the scope, depending on where the scope itself is mounted. You don't have to pull these boxes off to get to your weapon. That's what I like. Which I already loosened this because they are tight, but they've got this pin here. You pull that pin out, okay? Put that there in the bed. And in the back, they fit a little tight, and it's a little hard to do with one hand. because my hands are frozen. Staring at the sky right now. Here, we will set my camera down. See if I can pull this case off real quick without dropping my camera on the ground. Put your thumb right there, and the back end of it comes off. Okay? The back half comes off, and you can see down on the inside of this, you actually have a cover, like a insulated cloth liner on the inside, and you also have it right here, so that'll help protect your gun from the elements. Which I really like that. So, then you stick your gun in there, loop that over, and you're secure. And that thing is not going anywhere. It's very solid. Let's see. I like that. I wish they made things like that for my pickup truck. This still has the Polaris tilt bed. You can see right there. Pretty well reached the end of what they told me on the website. So we'll wing it from here on. The rear tires are Coronado, or Maxxis Coronados. They are 27 by 11 14s. They do have cross-drilled brakes in the front and rear, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And the front are the same brand, the Maxxis Coronados, with 27 by 9 14. I even like the wheels. I like those wheels. But there you have it, guys. This thing is sharp. The LED tail lights, LED headlights. This thing is ready to go get dirty. You do have a provision on the windshield for a rear view mirror. And for those of you who don't have a Polaris, the tops, they actually come with little mounting tabs here, and you got little mounts throughout the top for other accessories, like you can put a dome light, speakers, your radio, Bluetooth connectivity, blah 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 blah, the whole ball of wax. There isn't really a whole lot you cannot get for these, but yeah, that is it. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up, see what it sounds like. I don't know why I shut that door. Go ahead and get us started. Sounds like a Polaris. Getting back to the interior, while it's nice and loud and you can't hear me very well, you got plenty of storage through here, okay? You've got provisions for additional accessories here. You've got more provisions for accessories down here. That is a little blue light. I don't know, I guess that's for a visual aid in the dark. You do have a 12-volt socket here. And then your shifter, a grab handle for the passenger, and those are pretty solid, and they need to be if you drive like I do and like to carry people with you. It comes with a center console you can open. It's got a seal that goes around the top. Plenty of storage space down there with a drain should it get wet, and another 12-volt port so you can charge any devices you may have. It's got a nice, good-sized glove box. So, and that about sums it up. I love these seats, and they are adjustable. I don't know about the passenger seat. Okay, the passenger seat isn't adjustable, but the driver's seat is. Oh. there you have it, folks. Whew. It is very cold out today. This is for sale. It is brand new, of course. It is actually can be found here in Winchester at Pioneer Motorcycles. You can find them online at pioneermotorcycles.com, and I will do my best to link it up in the description below. If the link isn't working, you can always copy and paste it into your browser, either on your phone or on your computer, and it'll take you straight there. And I believe that's about it. If y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I will have many more this year. If everything goes right, I will have many more this year. And I hope to see y'all next time. Y'all be good.